In this video, we'll take the images we generated in the previous video, and we're going to make some edits to them to bring them up to the level that we'd like, and also demonstrate Runchat's capability for making specific edits, especially using the image editor. So to start with, one of the issues in this image here is that there's actually no column here. And so we want to be able to remove this column. Now, typically, if you just tell an agent, hey, remove the column, you might get varied results. So we're going to try doing that, but by masking this area. So to do that, we're going to double click this image. By default, the image editor is set to use the mask brush. And so it's pretty simple to just grab that column and highlight it in red. We can save this, and then we can branch a node here, Nano Banana 2, and ask it to remove the column. So you can see that it's done exactly what we've asked and removed the column where we've flagged it. The great thing about working in this way is that if that edit didn't do what you want, you can always go back into the image editor. You could erase parts of the brush and you can save these changes, and you could try and make different edits to this image. It's quite easy to branch ideas and start to make different edits to these as you go and layer them. We do recommend making singular edits at a time. You generally will get better results, but sometimes you can compound them and make like 3 edits to an image at the same time. We'll try doing that in this one. I think for this image, what would be great is to add in a bit of a path here and also to add in some of this furniture. Let's try and mask this image by double clicking it. We can then use the mask brush. Can mask out a bit of an area for there to be an outdoor area. Can save that. Okay, so we've got this mask for the outdoor area, and then I want to put this furniture into this area or have that agent lay it out. And so what I'm going to do is actually copy this image and then double click into this other image and paste it in, and it comes in as a layer. So I'm just going to leave it here in the bottom left corner, a bit out of the way, where it kind of covers vegetation that doesn't matter if it changes. So I'm going to save this, and then I'm going to remove this image and add a Nano Banana 2 node. So we've asked it to make the red mask area a thoughtfully designed outdoor space that places some of the colorful furniture from the furniture reference image in the bottom left. Okay, so we're going to iterate on that prompt a little bit, and we're going to use Nano Banana Pro. Okay, so I think there's obviously a few issues with this, namely that it hasn't gone exactly in the area of the red mask. It's left this image in, but it should be fairly easy to actually edit that stuff out. I think to get this to work even better, you'd probably want to lay out the furniture in Rhino yourself. You could make 3D models of each of these pieces of furniture that you want to put in, do a little bit of work to lay them out, and then paste in a screen grab from Rhino or do something like that. So just to kind of wrap this up, I will make an edit to this. I will cross this out, use basic Nano Banana to remove the image in the bottom left. Cool, so it's removed that, and we are back to this image. We could probably make additional edits to kind of mask out the stuff that we don't want here and maybe make some additions to the deck here. But for a pretty basic set of instructions, it's not the worst outcome. Finally, this final image has some issues where it somehow added a second story. So this isn't on the ground, and probably we do want to get a look inside. So let's make an edit to this. So I'm just going to use the mask brush again to mask out all the areas that should be ground. Going to save it, and I'm just going to use basic Nano Banana for this. Okay, so probably we could do a little bit more work to ensure that there's ground out here, but to finish off with, let's add some people and try and illuminate the interior. So I'm going to add another mask, going to make the brush size a little bit smaller. I'm going to save that, and I'm going to ask Nano Banana 2, I'm going to ask it to illuminate the interior with mid-century modern furniture. Okay, so it's added a person roughly where we asked. I think if we used Nano Banana Pro, this probably would be better. Again, we're doing compound edits, which is never very good. So we also now have the interior visible with mid-century modern furniture. So I guess this is just like a little look at what you can achieve with image edits in Runchat by using the image editor to paint areas, mask them, and try and make controlled edits. In future videos, we'll try and do image edits using chat with Nano Banana 2 and show you how we can improve on the edits that we're trying to make. See there.